This is the day two of the war between Israel and Gaza, Palestinians, between Hamas and Israel. Today is 8th of October 2023, and so far, which I heard in the news, 700 Israelis got killed and many more than this in Gaza. So we're in the United States, so mostly you see CNN, Fox, MSNBC. So most of the news you see from Israel side. So we don't have any news from the Gaza side. And I'm sure there are a lot of casualties there too. The way these people infiltrated into Israel and got into the people's houses, kill innocent people, taking them hostage, children, elderly people. that that is not the way to fight the war, man. You know, if you call yourself brave, if you call yourself Al-Aqsa martyrs, that's just now how they fight. They fight man to man. Fight army to army. Okay? Stop killing innocent people and make a mockery of you in front of the international community. You have a problem with Israel? I get it. Israel captured your land? I get it. You need your rights? I get it. You need your land? I definitely get it. But this is not the way to fight the war. I just heard in the news that 230 young people got killed while they were attending a music festival between the border of Gaza and Israel. First of all, why are you there when you have this situation? But even if you are there, you cannot hunt them down, man. They are just kids. All right? Taking them hostage, all that. This fight it's gonna change the face of the Middle East. This is what it looks to me. You know, the Trump's effort between Israel and Saudi Arabia, they made that agreement. That's gone. Consider it gone, trashed in the toilet hole. And you never know, that particular agreement is the cause of this war. When it comes to Saudi Arabia, they're always on the side of Palestinian. And that makes them on the same page with Iran. At least they're somewhere they agreed. And you push them to do that agreement, and look at this now. Forget about this politics. Here, United States need to learn some diplomacy, which were missing during those Trump days. Not sure now how it's going to play, but they really need to learn some diplomacy. But I'm not here to tell you about the United States. I'm here to tell you about Gaza today. This is what makes me worried now. I hardly get worried about international news or national news. I will just watch news and forget it. This is what makes me worried. It reminds me of the partition between India and Pakistan. I was not alive then, but my parents were, my grandparents were. This is something like that. So, if I feel like that's happening again in India, this is what the feeling I have now. Gaza and Israel. If people who don't know what the Gaza is, what it looks like, look at the map. That's a tiny matchbox tucked between Israel and Egypt. Okay, and other side is Mediterranean, which is highly guarded by Israel. Israel is disengaged from Gaza since 2005, but still Everything going in and out in Gaza is highly guarded and highly, they secured it. They secured the entire place. It's a open air jail. This is the right example of the Gaza is. 2.4 million people that way. This is what the Gaza is. This is how the people living there. The conditions are horrible. Imagine your kids being born there and raised there. There is no facilities to get education. 50% population is children. 50%. And 70 to 75% people, youth or young people are unemployed. 90% people don't have, those the access to the fresh water. This is kind of situation in 2023, and a place close to Mediterranean, man. It's beautiful place. Israel owes somewhere, man. This is insane. We have a heart beating right here for the innocent people being killed in Israel, but my heart is pounding what's going to happen next now in Gaza, when they go in the Gaza and start killing the people. I don't want to see any number, but that's going to be huge. People should raise their voices. People should stand for them now. Stand both for them, man. Both for them. Don't expect anything from United Nations. This is nothing more than the League of Nations after First World War, which has no teeth. Even today, United Nations have no teeth. They can only create the organizations under them. Human rights, this rights, that right. They're good for nothing. They are just League of Nations 2.0. Failed organization. So one thing for sure that's going to change the map of Middle East. Sometimes what happen for good. There's nothing good here. But yeah, when you have animal-like conditions on a place where you have to choose between living or die, and you choose die, people should raise the voice. Be humane. Don't think who they are. Don't go on all your national news, terrorist group and that and all that thing. I have nothing for Hamas, man. They're brutal, they're terrorists, whatever the heck you want to call them. But think about everyone else there. Everyone else living in Gaza. They're not Hamas. They're ordinary human being. Try to live their life like you. They have no rights. Their rights are taken away by someone. They fight every day. We are showing our sympathy against or for those people who are being killed right now, but they took everything away from them. This thing is there since 1948. I don't know how much this thing's gonna change, 90% or 9%, but even 9% is good, man. Just stand for it. Whatever country you're in, stand for it.